Okay, I am going to test turmeric because I've been eliminating all the recipes that have turmeric in it because I thought that it was giving me diarrhea. And now looking back at those recipes, I realized I had onions, garlic, and milk in there. So those were probably the culprits and not the turmeric. So I'm eliminating a lot of curry dishes and stuff that I don't need to eliminate, and that would probably even be good for me. So I'm going to make a turmeric tea where the only new ingredient is turmeric. And I'm going to see how this works. I just put in a cup of water. I'm modifying the recipe somewhat because I want to test this one ingredient. The other ingredients I know are not a problem for me. Okay, now I'm going to put in the ginger. Putting in 1/4 teaspoon of ginger powder. Okay, that's 1/4 teaspoon of ginger powder. The next ingredient I'm going to put in is the turmeric now. I'm going to put in a 1/2 teaspoon of the turmeric powder into the pan. I just added a 1/2 teaspoon turmeric powder. The recipe calls for honey. I'm going to skip on the honey because that's a FODMAP, and I'm just going to use sucrose. So I'm going to modify the recipe, and I know table sugar is not a problem for me, so I'll just kind of like guess on that. I just added about a 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. And then I'm going to put a little, the recipe calls for coconut oil, which I do not have. I threw all those out because they were expired. Let's skip on that because that would be another new ingredient. I don't want to confuse my body. So, I'm also finally dealing with diarrhea from the allergen that I took. This allergen's taken a while to get out of my body. It's the enzyme from the Beano. I actually welcome the diarrhea right now. It means my body's getting rid of the allergen. Finally. The allergen makes my intestines feel like they're on fire. So you said, this isn't going to help. Actually, I think this will help because it's got ginger in it and it's got the turmeric, which will be good for help my liver to get rid of all the allergens. You say, you're not supposed to be taking stuff as medicine. Well, I'm not really. I'm actually testing the turmeric, because I'm depriving myself of a lot of recipes that have turmeric in them simply because I thought I was having a problem with the turmeric, and now I think it was the FODMAPs in the recipe. Let me add some pepper, and then I'm going to heat this up. Put in a little bit of pepper and about a 1/2 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice. I know all the other ingredients are fine, so if I have a bad reaction to this, I know it's the turmeric and I need to avoid. You say, well, Jesus told me to keep a food diary, and there was a turmeric meatloaf that I used to make. I'm kind of simmering it right now. And I quit making it because I got really bad diarrhea after I made it. And I concluded it was the turmeric. Now I'm not so sure it was the turmeric, because going back and looking at the recipe, it had non-fat dry milk in it. It had 1/4 cup onions, and it had garlic powder. All of those are FODMAPs. Yeah, so I think I may be unnecessarily eliminating turmeric. So this will be the test. Now, if this actually makes me feel better, because the ginger might calm my burning intestines, yeah, and the turmeric might enhance my liver function, then I know that I do not need to eliminate turmeric, and I can start making curry and all sorts of good stuff. Yeah. Turmeric is a healthy spice. If I don't need to eliminate it, why eliminate it? Anyways, I will let you know, and I'll let you know how this tastes. This is my modified low FODMAP version of ginger turmeric tea. I added a little bit more sugar because it needed more sugar. I put in like 2.5 teaspoons. It's pretty tasty. It definitely tastes better with honey and coconut oil, but I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to risk it. I will do a follow-up and let you know if this agrees with me. You might say, with your intestines feeling like they're on fire from the allergic reaction, maybe you shouldn't be drinking this tea. Yeah, it does kind of burn on the way down, but you know, ginger is very soothing to an upset intestinal tract, though. This might have a very good effect on me. And I know I don't have a problem with ginger because I can make ginger beef with no problems. So If I react to this, and I've had pepper with no problems, I've had lemon with no problems, I've had sugar with no problems. So if I react to this, then I know it's the turmeric. If I don't react to this, then it means that I can start making stuff like curry. You say, but curry has garlic and onions. I'll modify it. I'll make a modified version. Yeah, it tastes good. I like it. It's very tasty. I would like to report that I drank the tea at around 8 o'clock and it's about 2 p.m. and it definitely seems to be agreeing with me. And I'm decided I'm going to add it to my recipe list. Next time I make it, I'm going to add coconut oil. I've made this before and it'll be really good with coconut oil. Coconut oil is also low FODMAP. So yeah, when I go grocery shopping. So this will be a regular. And so yes, it's a success and good for people on low FODMAP too. America.